we're here from World of Enders with Badlands Bronze Legend, Strug.
Also known as the Junilai Storage Guy, right?
Is that you? Is that your name? Hold on a second.
Junilai Storage Guy, yeah.
Issa.
Issa, yes, I'm on Issa, sorry, yeah. I'm on Issa, my engineer, to learn about bad builds with a good friend of mine.
What, you mean learn about good builds?
Bad builds. What was the name of the series again?
This is Boots.
Great gimmicks.
Amazing, fully fleshed out, not gimmicky, awesome builds.
Okay,
what just happen to be called bad builds.
What have you got in store for me this time? Because we've deliberately not talked much about this at all.
Mm-hmm.
I only know this involves one skill.
I wanted it to be a surprise.
Okay.
Okay,
so
but also important is how cool I look.
No, important how cool I look. Get out of the camera. Oh no! What is that? See?
I was looking at myself. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. We keep auto-attacking each other.
Let's get a little bit of combat.
Putting each other into combat, yeah. It's been great.
I look way better. You look like a hodgepodge of grossness.
Dude, what do you mean? I'm wearing Ascended Medium stuff, alright? Which is a hodgepodge of stuff I got from random chests I've had throughout my time playing Guild Wars 2. But look at how good the Slick Pack mixes with the shield, alright? That was totally planned.
That's pretty good, actually.
It's the same kind of bronzed gold.
Yeah, I guess it's okay. It's alright.
Great.
But look at this guy. Oh, yeah.
You do have a Charzuka.
I
see your Charzuka, and I raise you an Azure Railgun. Ah.
Oh, we're so racial.
In keeping with the racial theme, absolutely.
Great. Let's roleplay.
My warrior, who is a Norn, has my Charzuka.
Okay, you ready? You ready? Oh, Norn, that's huge. Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So, you know what they buffed recently?
Necro downstate trait.
No, they're actually reducing that. They're making that worse.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you mean with the new specialization?
No, in Engineer. What did they buff recently?
In Engineer, what did they buff recently?
Yeah.
Do you mean with the change?
No, recently they buffed stuff in Engineer.
I have no idea. What did they buff?
Turrets.
What do you mean they buffed turrets?
Yeah, turrets are awesome now, and I made a turret build because they're so good.
Oh my god. You see, now that they can be crit, you get all this extra synergy because you do a lot of crits as well, and so you see all these like red numbers coming around.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure there's a trait in there somewhere that says when something around you gets crit, you
you do damage and stuff.
Okay, truth be told, hell no, I'm not doing a turret build. Turret builds are for people who like to be annoying in PvP.
Lazy bums.
Lazy bums. Instead, I made the weirdest build I could ever think of.
Really? Is this how you decided? You like concepted it? You sat down. You're like, what is the weirdest build?
No, the way I concepted is when I looked through all of the engineer skills.
Okay.
And I looked for the most interesting thing, and I found it, and then I went with it.
All right. Well, what skill did you pick?
I picked Elixir R.
Elixir R! Okay, good. Right, we're on track right now. Elixir R is amazing.
Elixir R.
One of my favorite skills in the game.
Elixir R. So I built around Elixir R. And because of that, I am calling my build. You ready for this?
Oh god, yeah, go on.
The Revenant.
The Revenant? What?
Yeah, this build is called the Revenant.
Elixir Revenant.
Yeah.
Is that the deal?
Well, yeah, it's the Revenant build. I keep on coming back. That's my thing.
Oh, okay. You keep on coming back. So, do you want to describe to people what Elixir R does first?
Okay, so Elixir R, it's a elixir, as people like to call them. You drink it to refill your endurance and remove immobilizing effects.
So you can dodge 4 times with this skill.
Exactly.
It used to be a lot stronger, the active on it.
Still, it's on a 30-second cooldown. That's pretty good.
It's okay, yeah.
Now, and it's conditioned to remove immobilize, so you can actually dodge after using it, which is great. So that's it. That's all. That's all. So I just built it around dodging.
Wow, it's like the thief trait. the thief build you made, right?
Exactly.
Okay,
no,
cool. Do you want to demonstrate 4 dodges?
In reality, the actual thing I built around is the Toss Elixir R, which says curing condition. Okay, Toss Elixir R, curing conditions and reviving allies. It only cures 1 condition, so I don't really know why that matters.
No, it's a field though. It's a field. It will cure 5 condis. It ticks quite quick as well.
No, I think it only removes a condition on the first tick.
No. It consistently removes conditions. I've used this a lot in PvP, and you can throw it at your own feet.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Dude, Condi me.
A real reason I use it is to obviously res my friends, right? If they go down in a fight, whatever, I'll put it down and they'll res. It's great.
Yeah, right. That's how you would usually use it. You would maybe have Elixir S as well. You can throw an Elixir S, stealth all the bodies, throw an Elixir R, and they all get rezzed up on the point.
Exactly. The end.
That's cool. I agree with that. That is not a bad build. Is this a wrap?
I think so. Bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Boots. No, okay. The real reason I like Toss Elixir R is because if you throw it at your feet right before you die, it reses you up. Now, it's not a sure thing because it does tick 17% per second, approximately. And so if you have like 2 guys that are focus firing you, or 3 guys that are focus firing you, it won't res you. You will probably die because although it'll keep you alive much longer, the duration will run off and then they'll just kill you.
Yes, they will. Yeah.
However, if someone's stomping you, it will res you before they could get the stomp off.
It will res you. If someone kills you and you're in a Toss Elixir R, it only takes 2 ticks to raise you up, I believe. And if they're stomping you, you'll get both ticks before the stomp goes off. Very cleanly as well.
Very cleanly.
Yeah.
And so the stomping, if someone tries to stomp you while you have this build, it won't work. If it's one person focus firing you, it might still get you up because your down skills are pretty good as an engineer. Your down skills, the throw stuff is whatever, you throw stuff. But the
Weakness
pull,
there,
you interrupt them, so they won't be able to focus fire you all the time. And the big damage skill is also a knockback, so that'll also make them not able to damage you at that time. So Toss Elixir R, very fun skill, and I tried to build around it. Would you like to hear what I did?
Yeah, okay, yes, sure. Because this is one of the coolest things about NG. So what? Is this like a kamikaze build? Is this like Ellie kamikaze but for NG?
I guess you could say that. I mean, it's not kamikaze so much as you're just gonna keep coming back if you die.
Oh god. Oh, you're doing stuff to like instantly. You've got the trait that recharges the cooldown, don't you? And you're gonna throw 2 of them. Oh god. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, here we go. I'm gonna bring up these traits here, put up this net and about here, put them up here. So there's actually 1, 2, 3 versions of this build that I have. The current one I'm running is the one I like the best, so that's the one I'm going to be talking about.
Okay.
Originally,
is there any honorable mentions of the other build then?
Honorable mention is I used to have 6 in tools to take up Gadgeteer.
Okay. Gadgeteer.
And I got some. I used gadgets on my build, and I used what's it called? Those goggles to get some might and fury and stun breaker. It was good. Gadgeteer was very nice. More ferocity. But I took it off because it wasn't necessary.
Okay.
But the things that are necessary for this build are as follows. Number 1. Hold on. I will find it. Potent elixirs.
Wait. What line are we in?
Okay.
Alchemy, right?
Yes. So it's 06044.
06044. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get 2 additional Grandmasters on this after the update.
That's right. So it's going to get even better. if you can imagine that it gets better.
Oh, God.
Okay. So let's say Firearms. Let's go with Firearms first. This is the one that I didn't always have. I didn't have anything in Firearms at some point. Instead of in Firearms, I had, like I said, 6 in tools, and sometimes I had 4 in explosives to pick up reserve mines that plants mines around you when you get to low health, which is nice. Because you get to low health pretty quickly.
Yeah, okay.
And a few times.
I like it. It's got synergy with the general idea.
Yeah, but if I didn't have anything into explosives, I put it into inventions instead and took automated medical response, which recharges your heal skill at 25% health.
Okay, yeah.
So that is the runner-up for this build. The runner-up for this
like with synergy on AED as the heal that you were using?
That's it. I'm using AED as my heal. So it's not quite the same as Toss Elixir R, but it's another reason for people to not be able to kill you.
Okay.
Yeah. Because since you already in the mindset of this build of watching when you're about to die and doing something about it, you might as well run both AED and Toss Elixir R because you're already looking for it, right?
Okay, yeah, no, I see that.
So there you go, AED, and I sometimes run that trait that recharges at 25% health. But I took it off because I wanted a little bit more damage, and there was this other trait that I really wanted to try using, and it turns out is a lot of fun with this build.
Okay.
And that trait is Bunker Down.
All right, so you're running Bunker Down. Interesting.
Yeah, so Bunker Down, at every critical hit, on a 2-second recharge, you plant a proximity mine at your butt. And it's a duration of 10 seconds, so you could have 5 at a time, basically.
Yeah. They were changing this as well, weren't they? With the patch, isn't this like getting like? There's something specific they were doing with this that was making it like way stronger.
Yeah, I think they're making it also do stuff with med kits, like with med packs.
Oh yes, I remember. You're right. Yeah.
So I think it drops maybe a mine and a med pack when you, so you'll heal at the same time. I think with it.
Okay. And the mines are explosions too, which can be checked with blasts and stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. Now the cool thing about this skill is it works still while you're in down state.
Oh, really now?
Exactly.
So while you're autoing in down state?
While you're autoing in down state and doing crits, and the down state auto is actually quite fast. It goes like faster than a second each hit.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's good.
But anyway, you're still only getting a mine every 2 seconds. The point is, you have that pull skill in down state. So you hit somebody 10 times with your.
No way! Have you seen this get pulled off? Really?
Yeah. You get a bunch of mines at your feet.
Yeah.
You pull them into you, and all your mines go off and deal 1,500 each, basically.
They strip boons as well, don't they?
And they strip boons also. These guys, I don't know if they strip boons actually. They might.
It says plant a proximity mine, and the 15 or the 3 points in explosives says that they strip.
Yeah, most mines strip boons. I don't know if these guys do though.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what I like using about this Bunker Down, because basically you draw them in, deal a ton of damage to them, and due to another trait I have, other things happen. I'll show you that very soon. But anyway, more into Firearms. We go target the maimed, deal more damage against bleeding foes, whatever, people are bleeding. Improves, and basically the last two skills are just improving my rifle skills, because I don't have any kits on this build, so it's all about the rifle.
So what are you doing? Rifled barrels and precise sights?
Hair trigger and rifle mod.
Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Rifle mods, 10% more damage, obviously. Yeah, and then hair trigger, the cooldown, right?
Yeah, the cooldown.
The range is a cool trait as well.
Range is a cool trait, but I'd much rather have a lower cooldown on all the interesting skills.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, okay.
And then the minor traits are good too. You get extra critical chance and do bleeding, which synergizes with your 5%. That's Firearms. Let's go into Alchemy.
Wait, which is more interesting, Alchemy or Tools?
I'd say Tools is more interesting in the end.
Okay, let's do Alchemy first then, yeah.
Okay, Alchemy, I got... This I'm actually debating about using, because it's really cool sometimes, but other times it's not so cool.
Okay.
Number 4 in Alchemy, self-regulating defenses.
Okay.
When you hit 25% health, you shrink.
Mm-hmm.
So this is good for the build because it warns you when you're about to die.
To prepare mentally for what you're about to do. When
Exactly.
You
So you hit 25% health, you shrink, and you're like, oh, okay, now's the time. Now's the time to drop something.
Yeah.
It's on a 90-second cooldown, so it doesn't warn you all the time, so you should be paying attention. But it is still good for that.
That's pretty cool with that other trait as well that recharges your heal skill at the same threshold, because you could heal turret and you know the second you come out of the self-regulating defenses, your heal is always once again off cooldown.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now the only problem with it though that I've noticed is that when I'm doing my stuff and I'm actually paying attention to my health, sometimes I'm trying to use my heal skill at 27% health.
Okay.
And I get that extra 2% off, and my heal skill gets interrupted because I shrink.
Yes, that was this. I used to run with this quite a lot, and it is really annoying that it will just instantly interrupt anything you're doing, and it locks out your whole bar like during the whole time. So
exactly.
Yeah.
But it's not terrible, because since it's a 4-second duration, your skills that get interrupted are back. Like they're not still on recharge when you come out. The second it comes out,
yeah, the global recharge.
Yeah, so it's not so bad. But anyway, so that's what I'm using right now, because there's nothing that much better than it.
What else were you considering?
I was considering blood injection. No, not blood injection. What was it? Protection injection.
Yeah, really, really powerful.
It's very powerful, so that's why I was considering it. It's always good to have some more of that. And that's it. That's all I was considering. But for my master trait, I took elixir duration. Increases elixir duration by 20%, which is great because it's an extra
potent elixirs, right?
Yeah, potent elixirs.
Okay.
So it's an extra 2 seconds on your toss elixir R, which is very useful when you're playing this build.
Yeah, and that augments the trait you took in the adept slot, which is always fun.
Yeah, exactly. The elixir B, gaining fury, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's very good. Now, the most interesting skill of all... Actually, I'll just go quickly. I have speedy gadgets on also because I'm using AED and a bunch of gadgets, basically, besides my elixir R.
Okay.
But the most interesting trait of all is number 1 in tools, always prepared.
Always prepared. Drop bandages and oil slicks when downed. Down damage is increased. They
Down
nerfed this a
damage-
while ago. Oh,
Sorry?
yeah, the 25% as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Interesting.
oil slick duration 4 seconds. Fantastic. Someone's coming up to stomp you or coming up to start to wail on you. They get knocked down. You get yourself up.
Because of the elixir R. Yeah.
Because of the elixir R, and the oil slick is just great. Also, when you pull them in, they'll start being in the oil slick, and if they try to move, they'll get knocked down some more.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, how does that interact with bunker down mines?
Well, when you pull them in, you hit all the mines basically.
But they get knocked down and hit all the mines.
Yeah.
So it all lands at the same time, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
And the oil slick is 4 seconds though, so every time they try to move while in the oil slick, they'll get knocked down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and I'm still attacking at the same time, so more mines will be getting dropped.
And when you get back up, you get bandages you can pick up.
Exactly, you get 5 bandages, so that's 5,000 health. Basically, you come back at half health when you res usually.
Yeah.
So on my build, I have 19,000 health on the build. Half health of that is around 10,000 health. But you come back basically at 15k, nearly full health, because you get 5,000 healing as soon as you get up.
Wow.
Yeah. And with the new bunker down, it's
even more. Yeah.
And yeah, it's because I'm pretty sure these bandages, these healing things, sometimes I've noticed while I'm down, even though I'm not moving, I think that these bandages are healing me a bit.
Really? What? So like they pop on even the body? I would have thought they'd be more like marks, and they don't.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think I saw it a few times. I can't be sure though.
Interesting.
I can't be, so don't take my word on that. And so, but what I'm thinking though is that bunker down, you could heal yourself while you're down. The new bunker down.
Because you would be creating more on top of you, and that would be
directly
really cool. I doubt they've had the foresight to look into that.
Anyway, I'm hoping
that's
it is.
cool.
So also, I mean, a flat 25% damage increase on down is great because you're downed all the time in this build. and,
Oh god. Does
and
this mean you're running really crazy glassy YOLO?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And finally, I'm using a food also. This food I have to talk about, by the way, because I'm not
Dude,
entirely
is it the
sure how
salsa?
works. It's the
salsa?
bowl of fire salsa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, first tell me what you think it actually does.
Well, when you go down state, you have a value of health that is hidden that people cannot see. You cannot see it either. But there is an amount of vitality you have. When people press F to res you, they are resing a percentage of that, and that percentage is always the same no matter what that is. But the point is that if you have more downstate health, people who are resing you are technically, even though they're resing the same percentage at the same time,
more.
it's much bigger numbers, so it's harder to cleave you when you're down.
Right.
That's
Now, that's what I thought too.
Mm-hmm.
And I hoped that was the case.
Okay.
But I don't think that's what it actually does.
This should be pretty easy to test, though, right?
It is easy to test. In fact, I tested it. Okay. So I'm going to put this down. Ah.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, and then... Oh, did I forget to eat? I did.
No, bitch! Ah!
It's okay. It's back on. It's off a recharge.
Oh, really? Okay. All right, cool.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to eat the food now.
Nice.
Make sure I don't do that again. Okay, go for
All right,
it.
you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Why do you have to get so close to me?
I am not getting lucky burns on the other.
Okay, let's see now. Same, exact same.
It's the same number.
Exact same number.
Wow, so there you go.
It is bugged.
You
So I'm just
sassy,
gonna
and
quickly
then you-
run over my other stuff in the build.
Okay, alright.
Okay,
just-
let's go these guys. So obviously AED, like I was talking about, same deal as Toxic Elixir R, except you don't get all the downstate stuff that you would normally get.
Oh, okay.
You never actually go into downstate with AED. You just go res right back up to nearly full health.
Which is kind of against the idea, I suppose.
It's a little bit against the idea, but you're still playing the same way because of it.
Mm-hmm.
So AED is the best because it lets you keep in the same mindset. You never have to worry about when you should use your heal skill. Like, you're never trying to keep your health up. You're just trying to make sure you use something before you die.
Okay, yeah, alright. No, I like that, yeah.
Then I have more gadgets. Slick Shoes, because it's awesome.
Okay. Slick Shoes is pretty cool.
And it's got a stun breaker on his tool belt. And Throw Mine, because it's awesome.
So you can even... And Slick Shoes, again, has a little bit of synergy there, because you can Slick Shoes before you go down. Well,
Yep.
does that really matter with the trait? Is that not just excess?
It's a little excess, but no, it's a good idea too if you do it like around your body rather than directly under your body.
Yeah, okay.
Throw Mine's great too. It does a ton of damage and knockbacks, which is nice. So you could actually place the mine behind your target and knock them back from the mine into you, which would get them onto your proximity mines.
Yeah, okay. And then obviously the minefield you can throw just before you go down.
Exactly. But the minefield you can't detonate before you go down. However, they will be running over them to get to you.
Yeah, easily there will be. Oh, I really want to see an explosives variant that gets the reserve mines, the minefield.
I'm telling you, it was one of the backup builds, but it's still not quite as good because I really like Bunker Down.
Okay.
Last but not least is, I guess, my rune.
Alright, okay. And the rune is...
Okay, this is where, I mean, the thing is, with the rune, I wanted it to be Runes of Mercy so badly.
Yes, I was going to ask you earlier whether Runes of Mercy, but they don't work on R, do they?
They don't. Here, let's look up Runes of Mercy just so I could show what they do, so
On the
everybody
TV.
knows how good they would have been.
Yeah.
Superior Rune of Mercy, 25 toughness, gain up to 400 toughness while reviving an ally. Ally.
That would be good. that was... I don't think you could ever have expected that to work, right? Cause,
I hoped, because
Oh,
I'm
come
technically
on,
reviving
though.
myself.
I guess, yeah.
You resurrect allies with 30% more health. However, the one I really went for in the end was Runes of the Afflicted.
The Afflicted! My god!
Afflicted.
This is
So
not-
it's great. It's Condi duration. It's Condi duration and Condi damage. It's not great for the build, the Condi stuff. I mean, in fact, actually, if I wasn't going pure Berserk power, I had this as a Condi build before.
Oh, really?
And it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was okay.
But the main reason you take it is the explosion round down.
The huge reason you take it is the explosion on down. When
Do you
you're
know
down,
the damage it does?
Yeah, it does on this build approximately 2,700 damage.
Is that base? No crit?
No, total.
Oh, that's on a crit, is it?
Yeah, that's on a crit.
Oh man, if that was base, that would be so cool.
I know, that'd be insane.
That would be that would people might run it.
Yeah, but 2,700 damage, and it gives poison, a good long
A
poison.
big poison foot, which people are getting knocked down in because of the
Exactly.
slick thingy. I want to see some footage of this thing killing people because that sounds hilarious.
Yeah, it's great. And then if you're fighting just normal, like if you're just doing PvE with it, sometimes if you go down next to your guy, you res right away because you go down and explode and then get back up.
Yeah. Well, just on the rally, or even if it doesn't rally, and you can.
Yeah, on the rally.
Well, the really nice thing about the knockdown as well with the Elixir R is if they're knocked down, obviously they're not cleaving or stomping, and the Elixir R is so likely to get you up.
Yeah. It's really great. And even if you don't have Elixir R and you go down, this build is still good in downstate because it has so much downstate damage. You have the oil slick at your feet, you have mines at your feet, you have the pull, you have the knockback.
Poison field.
What?
And doesn't the afflicted runes drop a death over?
And a poison field. Yeah, it's just so it is even without the Elixir R, it is a downstate build.
Do you know what's crazy to think as well? The 3 is a blast, isn't it?
The 3 is
Okay, which would be a poison field, which would put weakness, which again makes it even harder for people to cleave you.
That would be hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. This is basically it. The build.
Wow.
I don't know if you'll notice this.
Okay.
But this build is currently running absolutely zero, except unless you count one of the traits. Yeah, one of the traits, every 15 seconds an incoming condition turns into a boon.
Oh,
Unless
you
count
use
that
it as Condi
trait.
Cleanse.
I'm running absolutely no Condi clear on this build.
Wow, because the down state is the clear. I like it.
Exactly. When you go into downstate, it doesn't matter because all your Condis go away.
Yeah.
And also AED removes a bunch of Condis when you go down, like when you use it.
Your gun is so ridiculously big.
I know. It's a bit, you can kind of see.
Sorry.
Hey, you dropped your...
Yeah, no, it was just from earlier.
Alright. I can't believe
you
I
never
just
even
missed
talked
that.
about your elite before.
You're bad at this game.
Am I? Oh, I moved you.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
baby.
I can't believe you
yeah,
just did
he's got no
that.
cleanse. Oh god, the mine. Ow.
Oops.
Oh, ow, yeah, that really
Yeah,
hurts.
it hurts,
That's
eh?
amazing.
And I'm back up.
And you're up. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
That's not fair.
And the good thing about this,
I
too,
was fighting
is-
in your supply crate. That's such BS. Alright.
The good thing about this, oops. The good thing about this too is that if you down me while I'm AED, actually I guess that didn't really matter. Oop. Oh no!
Lack of
Alright,
stability.
you know what? That's it.
Here's the thing, yeah. Yes!
You're
Oh, I wanted to conda you to death after I was dead, so you just do that.
Do you know what just happened?
No.
I just rallied from the boom.
The boom? What do you mean?
From the afflicted rune.
Oh, really? No way.
Yeah.
Damage taken. Yeah, putrid explosion. Dude, that was 2.1 on a non-crit. Can it not crit?
It can not crit, yeah.
It can't crit, so it's 2.1 flat. That's interesting.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What are you doing?
Oh wait, sorry, hold on.
Dude, I'm getting sick of these videos where the only things that appear are your victories over me.
Hey, you should have stayed here. I was teabagging you.
Oh, wow. Jesus. Well, as pleasant as that sounds. Well, I haven't seen it in action, but I would suggest that it's because it doesn't have any of the quality of life that other builds will have. I guess,
Especially an engineer.
yeah, I guess it's got a bit of support, but you know, like, NGs nearly always run kits because it helps them so much. Like, you've got like your rifle skills, and then you've got some utilities. And
You're right.
It's cool, but I think that there's a lot more to be gained from...
If I ran a kit, what should I run?
I don't know, really. I don't know what
My
kind of...
toolkit, I guess.
Maybe... I mean, one thing I would say is kind of cool. Another thing that a lot of NGs will do, if they're on bomb kit at least, is they drop the big old bomb before they go down. And then that buys them loads of time because it blows up, does tons of damage, and obviously blowouts everyone who was trying to stomp them and stuff. So maybe that's got some general synergy with the idea. But
Yeah.
I think I'm excited by the explosives variant because, again, I don't know how effective truly bunker down is with what you're doing compared to getting the reserve mines and getting extra damage on explosives, which is affecting you down state 3, as well as all the mines and all that other stuff. So I don't really know what the difference there specifically is. Obviously the power as well is going to be more useful in the explosives line than the precision, I would guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess this build. No, I see what you're saying. I think you might be right about a few things. I do like my setup; it works well for me. But I think it is a variable build. I think you could take the core aspects of it. The core aspects being number 1, Elixir R.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Number 2, AED. I think it has to be AED.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 3, Runes of the Afflicted.
Yeah.
Number 4, Always Prepared.
Okay.
For the oil slick and the other things on downed and the extra damage on downed.
Mm-hmm.
And besides that, also internal inertial converter to recharge your tool belt skills.
Mm-hmm.
Besides that, I think
There's variation that
you
go
could
with.
basically do whatever else you want.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea though, and you don't see many people playing with that kind of thing on NG specifically. And yeah, I think it's pretty cool. That one thing I found kind of interesting there was like when we were fighting a second ago and you went down, I was like, I totally forgot that like you were gonna get back up, right? Like people don't expect that at all.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, I know.
No.
Anyway, okay. Thank you very much for your compliments about this build. And
nothing but positive things to say.
I know
about
for
it,
a fact that
always.
it will not have such positive things from Wolfenir if he sees this.
Oh my god.
He'll just be like, "You're the worst. I hate you."
Oh my god. Well, at least you have more confidence in your abominable creations.